Bearish Microsoft stock is up 8.28% in the pre-market session of today, the 1st of May 2025. At some point, an intraday high of 431.2 printed. So its earnings disclosure topped the high end of its outlook. Revenue increased 13% year over year to 70.1 billion dollars, compared with the high end guidance of $68.7 billion. Operating margin was 45.7%, compared with the high end guidance of 44.6%. Um, According to folks at Morningstar, results are good across board, with upside to their estimates on top and bottom lines. Revenue for segments was above the high end of guidance. Critically, they see very impressive performance with Azure in traditional and AI workloads. So, in their view, near-term demand indicators are robust. Commercial bookings grew a solid 17% year over year in constant currency, based on surging Azure commitments from OpenAI and other deals. Remaining performance obligations increased 34% year over year to $315 billion. Demand for Azure AI services is surging, which is a long-term positive. While Azure remains capacity constrained, AI performed better than internal expectations, while traditional workloads rebounded. Azure grew. Azure's growth was at 35% in constant currency from the quarter from the for the quarter, and topped guidance. Yeah, so this is what's going on, or what happened. But we also need to know what the skeptics are saying. This is the bulls and the bears. What are they saying about Microsoft stock? Let's see. Bulls and bears, let's say. Let's see what they're saying. So the bulls are saying public cloud is widely considered to be the future of enterprise computing. Enterprise computing is the computing that businesses, commercial, not the regular business, the one you probably you go and walk into and buy from and all that. So they are the enterprises, and include also small and medium scale ones. I mean, including medium scale ones. But enterprise computing, they are talking about um, regular business, not these hyperscalers. Not the big ones. The mega ones. No, not just the regular businesses. So it's considered to be the future of public cloud. Is considered to be the future of enterprise computing, and Azure is a leading service that benefits the evolution to first to hybrid environments, and then ultimately to public cloud environments. Microsoft 365 continues to benefit from upselling into higher priced stock keeping units as customers are willing to pay up for better security and Teams phone, which should continue over the next several years. Microsoft has monopoly-like positions in various areas like operating systems and Office, and these serve as cash cows to help drive growth. So, but the bears are saying that momentum is slowing in the ongoing shift to subscriptions, particularly in Office, which is generally considered a mature product. Microsoft lacks a meaningful mobile presence. Microsoft is not the top player in its key source of growth, notably Azure and Dynamics. Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on, or that's the analysis of the folks at Morningstar. We have here the market is closed, and some of these indications were as a result of before the market came out, before the earnings came out. So we have an extrapolation to the extrapolation to the upside, but we're not really going to read a lot into it, because maybe when the market opens, some of these will change. So we'll just keep up with the projections. I think they're still very, very much relevant. So here we have, let's see what's going on. It's currently trading at 428.31. 428.31. Yeah, so we have here, so okay, these projections, some of them have just gone out of, they're no longer relevant. Yeah, 405. They're sorry, not still relevant, but they have been broken through. They have been broken through, giving this 8% gain. it printed. So we have 45.53, a downward projection, 424.58 downward projection, upper projection. The only one at the moment is 436.34. So as I mentioned, we have the market. This is the pre-market session. This daily chart is not ingesting data. So it's a 4-hour chart that is. You can see now it's reflecting what's going on. So it's extrapolating a pullback, a contraction. It's projecting a retracement from these current levels, but it's a very short term. It's a very short term indicator. It is extrapolation of the price, obviously, as you can imagine. So volatile. It can always change. It's subject to a lot of change. So it doesn't mean that this is what's going to happen. The much more longer projections, they tend to, especially the 21 period one, is by far more reliable. So it's indicating that it's going to hold on some strength up to Monday, the first, up to Wednesday, the 7th of May. At the same time, even though it's a lot more stable, it doesn't mean that will happen. Okay, let's see what we have here in terms of extrapolations. We don't have everything is a downward projection, 359.49, 353.48. So yeah, that's what's going on. And previous extrapolations we have here for 430.55, 430.55 or even higher. Yeah, they that might prove to be a resistance. So that might prove to be a resistance. So that's what's going on. Microsoft delivered on its earnings outcomes better than what the guidance was. What better than the top end of their guidance? Is it what it said? What's the exact word they used? Yeah, it says here. Let's see. Uh, yeah, top quarter results top the high end of the firm's guidance. So see what you make of Microsoft stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.